Welcome back to Heels, Pops, and Chair Shots Wrestling's Entertainment Champions. Do CM Punk and Daniel Bryan find greener grass on the other side? Bipolar booking and a queen of the ring. All this and more in the room where it happens. But JP, please tell them what to do.
No nice things have happened.
All of that and more tonight on episode 170. But champions, how the hell are we tonight?
Feeling good, brother.
Yo, check out what I got right here. I got a little brewski problem, son. I got put away the Tito's. I didn't put it away, it's still right here. But I just ran out of the pineapple. So I said, fuck it, let me grab a box of beers and we doing it dirty right now. So this week we got the Ronies. What do you guys got? What we drinking tonight?
So you just gonna leave the vodka and ice for the winter then?
Yeah,
That's what you're doing?
yeah, a little bit, just a little bit, because I go rap.
Feeling a little Japanese, so a little Suntory. Shout out to Kaiju.
The Kaiju.
Yes,
Ooh,
yes
speaking of
sir.
Kaiju, there's something coming up. We'll talk about it later. But yeah, old school. What we doing?
Oh, little Elijah Craig, little small batch whiskey.
There you go.
Okay.
It
I
is
had
just
to-
right.
I had to put some music because set the mood. It's
Oh,
gonna be lit today, guys. We had a banging week of wrestling. Probably the most exciting wrestling I've seen in quite a long time in such bundle up. It felt like a WrestleMania weekend over here.
that music loud as fuck.
Like, oh, it is, my bad. It felt like it was like, indie show after wrestling show after main event show after show. Something was happening every day, and it was different promotions. We started off with Slammiversary. We hit them with Money in the Bank. Raw was crazy this week. We haven't even talked about AEW. So, champions. There's a lot to this shot. How we feeling right now? You guys ready?
Dímelo, Danny. Dímelo.
Danny boy!
Already on fish and spaghetti. Let's get it.
Let's get it, champions. First and foremost, we want to start off heavy because so did Raw this week. They started off the wrestling week with a banger, knowing the results of Money in the Bank and how successful it was. At least to my eyes, it was successful. They wanted to keep the momentum going. So what did we do? We brought up Karrion Kross. Hey, Karrion Kross, NXT champion, has been called up to Raw, and it was a terrible experience. He lost to Jeff Hardy.
That's how you going to describe that?
Yeah.
It was a terrible experience.
Terrible.
Listen. Not pulling out could be a terrible experience sometimes. You know what I mean? Karrion Kross debuting on Raw was genocide. It was atrocious. And you know what else it tells you? It tells you how much he needs Scarlett.
Really?
Because
was weird.
The entrance was weird, and not only that, but also on NXT this week when he came out.
Okay.
It was weird without Scarlett, man. Scarlett is his prize piece. It's the most attractive aspect of the character.
Yeah.
And that's a big problem for Karrion Kross.
Yeah, that's a big problem. I think we got the old Mark Merrow Sable thing going over here again.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Hey,
we gonna fall there?
I'll defend Karrion. He's at least a better worker than Mark Merrow. Jesus, man.
But he is in a Golden
I
Glove
don't want to
box,
say
baby.
talent-wise. I meant like just scenario-wise.
Man, I would say
hope-
Scarlett's better in the ring than Sable.
That's true.
Okay.
But yeah, I hear you. That could be an angle that could be worked. Not if he's debuting on Raw, though.
And we don't want that angle. That killed Mark. You all remember that?
Oh, it definitely did.
I
Apparently,
still want to work with him after that Sable bomb.
well, that rocked and pretty much pissed off. I don't want to say pissed off. It shocked and frustrated the NXT management, I guess. And with good reason. You got guys like Adam Cole, Johnny Gargano. These are guys that worked hard. Kyle O'Reilly, they all worked hard to make Karrion Kross big time. Finn Balor are guys. They put in work, man. And it's funny because they said that they kind of were sending a message here, and the message is heard loud and clear. Although it hasn't been confirmed that management went ahead and said that there's deliberately a message being sent, or there's deliberately a message purposely being sent, I guess. But the message is loud and fucking clear. You coming up from NXT, you're not on our level. You're not even on the same league. You come up, you can still lose to a struggling Jeff Hardy.
Percent? Then it's stupid. Cause you don't shit what you eat.
Hype train. It's good, yo.
You don't shit what you eat, bro.
You don't.
Like
You really
NXT has been the best aspect of the E for a long time. The most consistent product, creating the bigger stars that can't translate to Raw or SmackDown.
Appreciate you, hype.
And you're gonna take the champion in NXT, the NXT champion, and make him pretty much a squash match to Jeff Hardy.
Yo.
To Jeff Hardy?
Well,
I know Matt had
to
the
be
baby.
fair, he beat him up. Yo, I think you know how to do this, my guy. He put work on him. He beat up Jeff Hardy badly, but he got caught up in the roll-up.
And if you a champion, that shouldn't be happening.
Like here's the thing. Everyone's saying, well, it's Jeff Hardy. Here's a former multi-time world champion. A future Hall of Famer. It's just not a good look. When you have a guy who's supposed to be a monster, right? That's how Karrion's been built this entire time. This like unstoppable force.
Yo, facts. No selling out the wazoo, and good no selling. Like,
yeah,
meaningful no selling.
Like now you have him trip up and he loses on a glorified roll up. Like it's just. It's a bad look. And you know what?
Look.
That wasn't the only piece of the message being sent. Another piece that I feel people ignored when they brought Charlotte out as a world champion, they made sure to make it known that she's an 11-time. So they are not including her NXT reigns.
Ooh, interesting. Well,
it's a message loud and clear to me.
And I'll tell you the message the fans made that night. The message is the fact that Becky Lynch, the man, is still over because they was just chanting, "We want Becky." And not only were they chanting, "We want Becky" in the crowd, this all ruminated into the Twitter sphere. And you had Becky Lynch out here talking about, I may be breastfeeding, but I'm still more over than you, Queen.
I love the.
How's Becky still killing them out here? How's she still killing them out here with the breast pumping hand?
Still killing them on her paternity. Oh my
Gotta love it. I was disappointed though. I thought she was coming out this weekend. She put a couple pictures out there, got people excited. People were like, "Yeah, the man." Psych. It's all good, all in due time. Because you know what? We got enough surprises this week, so I'm okay with that.
Yo, facts on facts from beginning to end.
How quick we Charlotte lose that title, y'all?
Wow.
Yo,
I didn't see that coming, and I didn't see Nikki winning at all either.
So once again, this is the problem, right? So you have a situation like that where not only Nikki Cross wins the Money in the Bank, when Liv Morgan was probably the most over person in that match, then you have her cash in on Charlotte, who just won the title. And you have Karrion Kross losing to Jeff Hardy?
Fun.
Like,
Fun.
How does this Steiner math work? Somebody tell me, please.
Steiner math.
You know what it is, though? I feel like none of us would have freaked out if Nikki Cross was Nikki Cross and she won it, right?
It's true. That's fair.
In the house.
JJ in the building.
JJ, hey, girl.
JJ, how's everything going tonight? How you doing? Appreciate you for jumping on the stream.
That's our 6-man right there.
That's the 6-man coming through. Listen, we're gonna switch gears here to something along the lines of bipolar, in regards to the booking in WWE, and it kind of Malachi Black kind of contradicts our story of what we were talking about, what went down this week. with all the entertainment. But he says there's 50-50 booking here. Bipolar booking, and he had enough. The moment he was released, he said, yo, I laughed. My wife, she was crying, but I was laughing because I knew that moment, that was the feeling of freedom. I couldn't take it anymore, and I was happy. Woo! The man is preaching bars, JP. Ouch! With them.
Yo, isn't it crazy that we continue to hear these talent that are not being booked, utilized the right way, talk about freedom once they are released from the contract? Freedom. This says a lot. It says a lot about what's wrong with the E. But regardless of the matter, the E's still number one, and it's the place to be. This is why you have, even though AEW talent is debuting on AEW Dark Elevation, AEW Dynamite, wants to get that chance to try out for the E, they're out the door.
Right.
Because the E's still the E, right? It's still the main event picture.
They not taking
golly, to say the freedom, that's a problem, man. And you know what? I hear that message, and I watched Fyter Fest just yesterday, and you see Andrade in the ring. Wow. How happy he is, bro.
Wow.
How happy with Chavo? With Chavo? Thank God he had Chavo, because he fucked that shit up.
The guys he's already working promos with, like I already know he can't wait to jump in there with him. Danny bittersweet about Cena this week with him calling Reigns an asshole, and then the whole Riddle and Cena segment. That was a kind of a transition though. That wasn't really a segment. That was just him transitioning to the match.
That was a great segment.
But yeah, JP loved it.
And listen, that was a way to put Riddle over. In case y'all didn't know.
Yeah. I mean, you rub them with greatness, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
come on now.
The freedoms of AEW are enticing to everybody and anybody that's struggling in WWE, and that's just putting it lightly, right? I mean, we can't tell you what they're going through, but we're only outsiders looking in, and from outside looking in, it don't look like you motherfuckers is having much fun. And it looks like over there at AEW, the grass is a little greener. We'll get to that in a second.
Just a little bit.
I'm not mad at Malachi Black for saying what he said. I'm not mad at him for being vocal, because it needs to be said, and he needs to be vocal about it, because that's the only way people get changed around here. You think him saying all this shit on a podcast and it going viral and breaking the internet for a day or two ain't gonna go unheard and unreaction? There's gonna be no reaction to it? Nah, I don't think that. Never
burn bridges.
No, you don't. I don't think this would be burning a bridge. Yeah, you're right. This would be burning a bridge with Vince, because Vince is petty as fuck. Didn't
Lana go through tables for 17 weeks because of some shit?
Right. Poor Selena, get out now. Get out now.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. I'm surprised she survived the Money in the Bank match.
Run, Theo.
You know
run.
What I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Like, just don't do that. You don't do that. And you know, when you said the grass is greener on the other side, well, there's another aspect, another perspective to that saying. The grass is always greener when you're looking at it for the first time, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Not everyone has made a transition and made it golden to AEW. They already have a lot of talent. Not everyone that's gonna land there is gonna be phenomenal.
Right.
It's just not. There's not enough space for all that, right? So my question to you is, with the rumors going around, all the rumors that are ruminating throughout the internet, throughout the world, we have two arguably called legends heading for greener pastures. One Phil Brooks, one Bryan Danielson to AEW.
Yo, this is big. This is big, and this could
if
be
it's true.
so momentum changing, like momentum.
Holy shit!
That times 8, like holy shit, man. That's it. This is the beginning of the ball rolling for AEW's push to the rise to glory here, because this can do stuff now. You're gonna talk more sponsorships now. You're gonna talk more TV. Oh my God, we're gonna get a third and fourth show by the end of this.
So one of our boys on Twitter, Atlantic Mike, I believe, he had kind of put out this beautiful image that I didn't even really think of, but when he put it out, I can't stop thinking. Exactly. What if Bryan and Punk come out as an outsider-ish type faction?
Yo, the new NWO? Oh my God.
Interesting. And who would be the Hogan then?
Listen,
That's the question.
I don't care. Take my money.
The only person that would fit the Hogan role in that scenario, would it be Cody Rhodes?
Oh no, Danny Boy, he done killed my vibes right now, Danny, you just killed my vibes right now. Oh my God.
Damn, Danny.
Oh my God.
Damn, Danny.
No.
Damn,
Don't you
Danny.
put that
You don't want those Hall of Famers in there.
No.
Come on now.
We gon' Yo, can I get a mod out here? Can I get a
struggling.
mod out here and delete that comment that Danny just?
Listen.
No, please.
Listen.
We can't
Listen,
have none of that.
today, this week, AEW may strive by making it official like a referee with a whistle. Our very own shooting the Ish alum, Thunder Rosa.
Shout out
is
to JJ
all
coming
AEW, right?
Yes, sir.
We gonna have no mention of them twins out here. Nope.
And then you gonna say some shit like that?
Jay Husband
You
with
gonna say
the
there's about to be
bitties.
some twin magic in the AEW?
Oh man, listen.
You want to see how a meteor rise crashes?
But all jokes aside, give me
Even
that.
Jeff Bezos
I'll
knew
take
when to
it.
call it quits,
Danny,
bro. Come on now.
Danny, you know what? Give it to me. I'll take it. Fuck it, whatever. I don't care, because you know what I heard. I heard that they already had plans. Shout they should have been shaking, killing it right now. Yo, they had plans and rumors that we might be seeing Daniel Bryan a little sooner than later. Jersey. He might be coming to the. Oh wait, I could be wrong. It could be the Jersey show or the Queen show. Either way, look out for the bad guys. Cause we finna be in that building when Daniel Bryan shows up to AEW. Oh my God, it's gonna be a trip. Shout out to all the biddies and emos right now. That's how hype it is right now for the potential of there being a debut here for Mr. Daniel Bryan and Phil Brooks himself. Guys, I don't know what to expect, but this is all money.
You know what this perspective, how it excites us? It excites us because of what we saw yesterday. In a moment that will live in the history of professional wrestling forever. When you have Orange Cassidy going toe-to-toe with the Stinger himself. Listen, there's gonna be. I know Jim Cornette was fucking groveling. I know he couldn't fucking wait to get on a mic, right? And part of me is like, really? But like 85% of me is like, that shit was funny. And I love it. I love it. Seriously, that he didn't fucking. Part of me loves it. And I never thought I would say it until I saw it. Right? And shout out to the sir. And shout out to the 10K followers on our Twitter.
Woo! Yo, first and foremost, how rude of us. Should have opened the fucking show with that. My bad. On me. Busy with the drinks. But I want to thank each and every one of y'all. 10,000 on fucking Twitter. Appreciate y'all, man. Holy shit. Man, I couldn't be blessed more, man. Thank you, each and every one of y'all. Back from the bottom of our hearts, man. I speak for each and every one of y'all when we say holy shit! Me, man. Twitch, you too, man. Come through with us too. Y'all on the ride too. We on the rise, baby. And we can build a big community here full of love and wrestling without the bullshit. Trust us.
Right. That's right.
That bullshit out, and we got you.
And that's
Look
the
at
fact.
the list of our alum. Look at the list of our alum. Like JP alluded to, Thunder Rosa out there. She's just become all elite. And now Chris Bay, he's become too sweet.
Too sweet. I feel real.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first black member of the Bullet Club.
First.
Wow.
Yo, it's crazy. I didn't see it coming. And listen, we do a very good job of predicting things on this show, and that's one thing I did not see coming. Yeah. And it's a momentous moment. I mean, you just had, if you're watching Impact, Chris Bay come in to help Jay White, his brothers, and Omega and Don Callis. Like, yo, Chris Bay part of Bullet Club. This opens up so many doors. And folks, when we tell you that this man is a problem, and the future is very bright for him, and that he has his mindset correct, just take a listen to our interview. I'm telling you. That's all you need to know. All you need to know. Because we only interview the best of the best.
I don't got the graphic up
only
right
mess
now,
with greatness.
That's right.
Yo,
if you go into our archives, yo, you're about to see all the talents right now that are blowing up. We've been there. We've done it. We've talked to them. We give you the information. So definitely excited for our boy Chris Bay. Big opportunities, man. I don't even
the end of the Bullet Club. This is only getting started. Why do you think? Why do you think they went out to fucking Impact and grabbed the best talent they possibly could to wear the flag for them? You ain't seen the end of them yet. We got a wars of brewing over here. Cause if you were paying attention, JP, old school, you know we was watching when Jay White made his ass down that aisle and confronted Mr. Kenny Omega after successfully defending that Impact title. Holy ish! Are we in for something right now? My God. Jake Hudson, thanks for the biddies. Shout outs to the 7 right now. Appreciate y'all right now. And most definitely, we gonna get back to your show. Old School gonna come along. You gonna meet Old School Joe. We gonna do the thing with Jay Huston for sure, man. It was fun last time. We gonna do it again, man. We got to.
Jake, it was Bill Thorpe. It was Bill Thorpe that owned NWA before Billy Corgan.
No doubt, no doubt. You reach out to my boy, my encyclopedia right here.
No nice things have happened.
That's right. No nice things have happened, folks. we gotta get to what's bumping. We gotta get to what's bumping. And
you know, I'll tell you what's bumping. I'm gonna tell you Impact bumping, because when you have AEW and also NJPW trying to work with you, it's because real recognize real.
Oh yeah.
And we've been saying it. Impact been doing work. Impact's been consistent throughout this entire pandemic, putting on shows. Many could say they transitioned better than WWE and AEW did during the pandemic.
Facts.
Oh yeah, I can agree to that.
And look at now what's happening. Look at what's happening. These cross-promotional shows with AEW, which is on fire. Then you have NJPW. I mean, we'll get to Fyter Fest, but what happened the end of last night? If that didn't get your dick hard, I don't know what will.
Talk to him, JP. Yo, all I'm gonna say is we got so much going in this week of wrestling. We call it back for the first time, and we're gonna get to it because there's so much debuts and returns and all that lovely surprising shit. But I heard something here. I heard something special.
What you heard?
I heard WWE.
Michael Jackson was Puerto Rican?
I heard that too, by the way. But I heard also that WWE is planning a Queen of the Ring here. Guys?
Oh my
God. Of the Ring. Champions, talk to me a minute. How you feel about that? How do we feel about that?
Good Lord have mercy. Listen, King of the Ring is one of my favorite tournaments. I've still been waiting for them to do it the right way. It's one of the pay-per-views they should have kept. I don't know why the hell we're getting Hell in the Sun in June. We should have gotten King of the Ring, right? It's where I became a fan of Austin 316. It's where I became a fan of Bret the Hitman Hart. The King of the Ring has made many people popular. Even Booker T, when he went on a whole different gimmick with King Booker and made history. You know what I'm saying? So they have not. They've resorted to having it during Raws and SmackDowns, which is stupid.
Or like a 5-minute special after Raw on the network.
Right,
Y'all
right.
remember that when Wade Barrett won
Terrible.
that?
It was terrible.
Right.
But now we're talking about doing the Queen of the Ring. And
Yeah.
I am here for it. I know people want to see Evolution 2. I do too. Evolution 1 was great. As far as what it's were all the matches amazing? No. But it was the first all-woman show in WWE history. That's an accolade, right?
Right.
Queen of the Ring? He's telling me we're to give. If you've seen the Mae Young Classics, they've all been phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
Each of these women, whether it be in the E, NXT, or AEW, or Impact, they've done work in the Mae Young Classic. They've been discovered. They've had an opportunity to shine. This is what Queen of the Ring will do, and this will be an excellent opportunity for a lot of the women talent in NXT to be part of it as well. Because remember, if the tag titles are defended and all across SmackDown, NXT, and on Raw, that means that they're going to be immersed into this tournament as well. They're going to have to, because they got rid of so many women. They're going to have to.
Call from everywhere, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
So-
there's a boatload from NXT UK I want to see there.
Oh my god.
Ooh, NXT UK. I wasn't even thinking about that, old school.
Yeah,
And
so much
Tyler
talent. So much
Oh,
talent.
I just hope they book this the right way, and I hope that they use it to push somebody that deserves it and that needs it. So my question to y'all is, who is that person that you would want to see winning the Queen of the Ring?
Liv Morgan. Wait. I forgot. We're doing UK talent too, right? Like,
Yeah.
NXT UK. Oh, okay. And like NXT talent. I'm
Well,
assuming,
listen,
right.
listen. Some restrictions still aren't open. So
Naomi is a good one, JJ.
Yeah,
Naomi.
Naomi.
Listen, somebody that has been getting half-ass pushes the entire time.
Facts.
The only thing I will say about a Queen in the Ring match is the fact there's going to be multiple matches to be had at hand, right? So when you say Liv Morgan, Naomi, I can dig. But are they going to win more than one match?
They got the stuff in the tank, right?
You know what I'm saying? Not only
Yeah.
do you need to have the intestinal fortitude, but you also have to have the technical ability, right? Because you have to make it through various opponents, the best of the best.
So that's why I would want the forever
I'm torn,
champ,
bro. I'm torn.
Kaylee Ray.
Ooh, wow.
Yo,
I think that'd be a quick way to rise her up in the ranks into the main event.
my
I
God,
got you.
old school. We're here. We're here, old school.
I like that.
We're here.
Okay.
And you know what? If Kaylee Ray is in it, based on all the prerequisites I just named for this match, for this type of tournament, Queen of the Ring, you know who I could see? I think could benefit from winning this and could be legitimized by winning this, and it could really be easy to sell. Shayna Baszler.
Oh,
Yes.
wow, yeah.
Facts.
Shayna Baszler. This
Wow,
match
Shayna.
has Shayna Baszler written all over it. And then she could go up there and pull her own Austin 316 moment.
If this was
And
a
shit
gauntlet
on
match,
everybody.
it had Shayna Baszler written all over it. Imagine that, like.
And honestly, this will be great to separate her from Nia Jax, man. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
if anything, that's derailed her. You know?
It
So
definitely
that's
slowed her
why I'm
down.
benefiting from a match like this. And it's believable because she's a badass.
Oh god.
Yeah, I hear that for sure. Oh man, names like Shayna Baszler, freaking Kaylee Ray. Oh my god, I can't come up with anybody else, man. I mean, I would
Any
love to
NXT
see,
talent?
I would love to see Candice LeRae finally come up and do things too, but
That's another name. That's
she's-
another Io Shirai?
It looks like she's more mentoring out there. Like she has
Io Shirai?
I almost feel like
Io
nowadays when Io Shirai, definitely I could see that. I feel like Candice LeRae is like their Chris Hero for the women's division in NXT.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
the player coach.
Right,
I can see
Elimination
that.
Chamber last year, Danny. Right, you're right.
Damn, if it's Eva Marie JJ, like, I'll turn the screen off. This shit is ridiculous. You don't do that.
The only way it can be Eva Marie is you have, and that's saying that, I want to call her Viper, Dewdrop.
Don't call her that. Call her Viper. Call her Viper.
Yeah.
Is that the name that they're giving her, or is she still changing her name every week? I think that she was changing it, right?
She better be, because that's just terrible.
She was still sticking with Piper Nevin, hopefully.
Oh, I don't know.
If Piper Nevin's like her heavy and like beats up everyone in the middle of the match, I can sort of.
I'm sure that's her heavy.
I mean, if you want to gain heat, for sure. But then you have her towards the semifinal, right? And then whoever she beats, that person becomes like the baby face or the anti-hero because they got over on them. And then the finale, you have that match, right? That legitimate match for the actual crown. I'm okay with that because it's storytelling. Remember, this is also booking. And Eva Marie with Doudrop, which is terrible. Fuck you, E, for being anti-bullying organization and coming up with bullshit like this, right? Feeding off the fodder that you see on the internet, trying to body shame a beautiful woman, right? God. Like, come on now. And an excellent professional wrestler. She could fucking run laps around fucking Eva Marie in the ring.
I got the fantasy book. I got the fantasy book for it. All right?
Talk to me.
Eva Marie comes in as a seed. She, quote unquote, injures herself, right? Right before her first match. So Piper Nevin has to take her spot.
She's a proxy.
As her proxy. Goes all the way to the final, wins it. Oh my
God.
Then Eva comes out and claims herself as the queen since Piper spot. Now you have this like chicken shit heel queen, and then you can have Piper finally snap and have the baby face in her, right?
Wow. Yo, that would get so much heat.
People, the internet will like it'll blow up for sure.
You know what? I'm okay with that. As long as you're giving me something interesting. I'm okay if I hate it. Listen, I'm okay if I hate it. I just, when it's lackluster and I'm disinterested, that's a problem. Right? But if it grinds my gears, because like, how can you do that? That's okay. I'm okay with it. Yeah. Just don't give me bullshit. Right?
Yeah.
That's right, JT. That's right.
It's good to feel the heat. It's just not good to be annoyed and like disappointed with it, I guess.
Yep. And that's that. You know, when we're saying that, we're giving you examples. Like, for example, Baron Corbin, his entire career. Like, you just don't want to be annoyed. Like, we're doing this broke character now. This is what we're doing.
You see a heel for sure, JJ. I can see that. Unless it's Becky Lynch. Nah, I don't think they use it on a big name.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be. This is all for. Yeah, this is. If they're going by the same formula they use for King of the Ring, this is for those mid to upper carders, right? Those individuals that they need to see in that limelight, that need that extra push, right? Because that's what it does. It's like a title.
Yeah, you're gonna get a title shot, I think, right? After this,
at some point they can. I mean, why not?
You always figure it in, right? Like if you win the Queen of the Ring, then you should clearly be in the pack of contenders.
As one Adam Cole Pepe said just a few weeks ago, if there is a title match to be talked about, Adam Cole's name to be part of it.
That's right.
And if Queen of the Ring, the winner of the Queen of the Ring,
Adam Cole's name will be part of it.
With any title match. So yeah, absolutely. That's their stake in the thing. That's a wonderful thing to put on your resume, right? So very easy sell. But I've yet to hear anybody from NXT that you guys think could be part of this. Yeah, finally dumping old boy.
I mean, listen, it would be an interesting way to build her, right? Yeah. She doesn't even have to win Queen of the Ring. I would like to see her in there for sure, JJ. Just to
have her win a match or two.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
You know,
she's paid her dues, bro. Right? She put everybody over and their mother. Like for real. How's she the veteran in the locker room? She's only like 23.
Exactly.
How does that shit happen? She's been there since she was 17. Like, come on now.
Yeah, she's been there for a minute.
Now, Raquel, like, some could argue she doesn't need to be in the Queen of the Ring.
Yeah, I would.
Because she's the NXT champion, right?
NXT champion, okay.
Dakota Kai.
I don't know if she should be sitting there.
By the way, Danny, good sir, mentioning Dakota Kai. Ladies and gentlemen, I usually don't like to do this. No, I'm lying. I love to spoil shit. So you know, the internet is shit. And there's a lot of information, misinformation, a lot of shit being put out there. But I tell you that our predictions were indeed correct, folks. When we prognosticate something, we definitely know what we're talking about. Because when Dakota Kai gave that sly look to Raquel Gonzalez last week, well, this upcoming week of NXT, let's just say shit hit the fan.
Oh boy.
Shit hit the fan.
I was just about to ask. I was about to be like, what the fuck? When is it gonna happen? When? Yeah, when already?
Next Tuesday.
Thankfully, there are no barbershops anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. But there should be. At least a beauty salon. They should at least put a beauty salon, man.
Beauty salon in there just for that.
Make it happen. Which newly signed in the roster, JJ? Who we talking about?
Are you talking about that breakout talent? Oh my God. He was on. He faced off Chase, Andrew Chase, in NXT this week.
You talking about that tournament that's happening?
Yeah.
The one that Joe Gacy's a part of?
Joe Gacy's in it too, but this big guy with some
Josh Briggs?
It's Josh Briggs, but I don't know if it's Josh Briggs. That name doesn't sound right, but
Nah, he was a big Pavarotti, man.
He was a big guy in a singlet.
He's like 6'4", 400 pounds.
Odyssey Jones?
Odyssey Jones, my guy.
The largest 205 contender ever.
Big guy, big guy, big win this week against Andrew Chase. Holy shit is right, man. I like that dude. That dude's dope. I don't know if that's who JJ's talking about, but this week we did have that dude show out.
I feel like Odyssey Jones makes Mabel look like a little person. I'm just saying. He's a big boy, bro.
Mabel was huge, bro.
It was all in the camera, man. It was all in the
camera, man.
But yo, that tournament is something else.
Yeah.
That tournament has some talent, man.
Yeah.
Christian Casanova's in there.
Joe Gacy, my guy. Joe Gacy's winning that. I don't want to hear nobody else's name. That's it.
You don't have nobody else's name?
No, but there are some other people, including some shooting the ish alums in there. Woo-hoo-hoo. You know the bad guys get to them first. You could have all the wrestlers, all the superstars you want, but they got to come through the bad guys first, because you know we only talk to those important enough we want to know about. And yo, come on, man. Your favorite superstar most likely came through us. Check out Shooting the Ish as soon as you can. All the archives are there. I think last one was our boy Danny Limelight, and he has something good to say about us. You check it out on the Twitch feed too as well. It's some of the Twitch commercial. But
of course you're talking about Blake Christian though, right?
Yes, Blake effing Christian. That guy. Oh, that's not his name no more though. I forgot his name.
It's not his name.
What's his name changed?
But it is.
What is his fucking name?
It is though.
It's his name. Blake Christian. Shout out to Blake Christian. Shooting the Ish alum. Go check that out. Go check out Danny Limelight as well.
Well, you listen, guys. Alex Zane as well, also on NXT, also on the
Those
E.
guys are boys, man. Don't be surprised. He's
Taco Bell is reaching new heights. Reaching new heights with Taco Bell, baby. But you know, the one thing that made this week of wrestling so exceptional is all of the returns and all of the debuts.
It's like they were back for the first time.
There were so many pops, and that's why I'm wearing this vintage as Dolph Ziggler.
I forgot to tell you, bro. That shirt, bro. Oh my God, I appreciate you for wearing that shirt, JP, because that shirt just brings back so much memories. Like,
oh man, I had the pink one on Saturday or Sunday. I had it on Sunday, and you didn't put me on. I'm just saying. You get caught up in the games and forget about it, brother.
I do, bro. It's like, oh man, but that one specifically, bro. Oh my God, I just saw it. I just thought Continental.
Oh no, JJ, this shirt is like from 7 years ago. That's why I said vintage. I had to pull out the Michael Cole. This is stealing your girl. What is it? Stealing the show. Jesus.
Oh, still the show, still the girl. That's
definitely older shirts.
That's an older shirt. And this shirt is synonymous with when, arguably one of the biggest pops in history, in wrestling history, when Dolph Ziggler cashed in the Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania in the Izod Center.
And we won some Slammies.
Oh my God.
Slammy Award
I still get goosebumps to this day. And you know what, guys? This week, there were some moments that are very close to that specific experience. And of course, it all starts off with the one and only John Cena. John Cena comes back at the end of Money in the Bank. Now, some crazy shit I never thought would happen. I got excited to see John Cena. And I wasn't the only one. Even John Cena was surprised. He like, wait a minute, y'all usually booing me, and people going crazy. What kind of shit is this?
But you still had the boos. You still had to see the sucks. But I think it was more.
Much.
I think it was more out of like one of those almost
a respect.
Yeah, respectful. I think they were respectful to see the
point.
sucks because even I was like, see the sucks. But
John Cena was like, damn, I make one Fast and Furious movie, I make one Suicide Squad movie, and people go crazy.
We was lit. Little Villain and I were on stream. Shout out to Twitch. We was watching.
Y'all almost missed it.
We almost missed that shit, right? Shout out to, I think it was Flex or somebody was on the chat. Like, yo, get
I
back
was
on the screen.
there. Get
back on the screen. Yeah. Holy shit. But,
when you rub elbows with shooting the Ish alum Bow Wow, little Bow Wow, I mean, at that point you're just a baby face, right?
That's it.
That's
it.
Right.
That's it.
Shout out to Bow Wow.
Except for us,
it's
we're not
3
baby
minutes
faces.
and Fast and Furious.
That's not the fuck we do.
But I'm
He made
so
a cameo,
glad.
$1 billion cameo.
$1 billion, of course. I'm so glad though John Cena came out with his cut, right? With the Fast and Furious cut, because if he got that crew cut again, man, terrible.
It was
I
dope.
do hope he changes his gear a little bit. Even though many people are against it. Many people love this Cena.
What, the shorts? The G shorts?
I'm done with the jorts, man. Let's get something else going. Let's get
you a Hollywood. He's going back to the prototype if he changes.
I was gonna say
he better go back to the prototype.
Celebrity now. You need to change it up, right?
He need to get jacked though. He's starting to look like a 205 guy.
Yo,
hey,
listen. Ernie does WWE?
Michael Strahan lost 25 pounds towards the end of his career and it extended his career. If John Cena wants to look a little lighter, that's fine, baby. That's fine. As long as nobody can see him, it's all good. So once again, I don't know what people were cheering for because I ain't see nobody. I heard the music. I ain't see nobody come down the ramp.
It was Invisible
Roman
Man
Reigns
all
was tight
over
as somebody.
again.
Who? I don't know. Is he clairvoyant? I don't understand.
The Invisible Ernest against Aquaman this SummerSlam. It's going down. Stay tuned. Hell of a fucking meme. Mischief Knight better than that Lego hair he had before. I hear you. Appreciate you, my guy, for jumping on the stream.
Word.
What was the better
And I wrote them all down. Here we go. Hold one. Arm drag. Hold two. Arm bar.
Put him on the list himself. And then Ernest goes to SummerSlam. And then, or old school.
Ernest takes on Aquaman.
Or old school. I ask you this: the debut, so to speak, of Mr. Jay White and the confrontation with Mr. Kenny Omega. What hit you harder, champion?
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
I will say, the John Cena experience was almost anticipated.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, not at that moment, but it was anticipated. The Jay White shit came out of left field.
Yeah.
Jay White caught you by surprise. It's like when you take 17 shots and then you try to get up, you're like, wait a minute, what just happened? You know what I'm saying? That I didn't expect that. I didn't see that happening. So the Jay White had it. This is why I asked. There were so many debuts and returns that happened this week. So many pops. And that definitely was one of them. Because Jay White's a name.
Yes.
Jay White is a name, folks.
Yo, guys, we've been talking about people debuting.
JJ beating Hydrate. I'm gonna go do that right now. Keep talking, old school.
I mean, the one person we I wouldn't say missed, but we glanced over. We saw the debut of Nick fucking Gage on AEW. Did anyone in their right mind ever think Nick Gage was going to be on national television?
Fuck no.
Primetime cable?
Yo, and I was just watching the Dark Side of the Ring episode with him, bro. And I'm like, damn, this man's life has been fucking crazy.
You about to watch another one.
I just hope you don't end up robbing another bank and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm so happy.
Yeah, at least put a mask on. That's all.
When MJF said you robbed the mask,
Yo.
This man, I jumped. I was like, get the fuck out of here.
And that's the thing, right? The person who brought him out makes it, right? MTF, I'm gonna get this motherfucker to do my dirty work. I love it. And then what do you get in response from Chris Jericho?
Oh my God.
You get the motherfucking painkiller.
The pain maker, JP, the pain maker is coming with his
You're
little
right.
pain face. And he beat Naito.
Listen, his imitation Kenshin Liger. All right,
Ooh.
that's all he doing.
Old school, talk to me about the pain maker, bro.
Well, so what happened was Chris Jericho, he watched a lot of New Japan. Okay, he was a former junior heavyweight. I mean, he's gotten a couple of LBs since then, but he used to be a junior. And the benchmark for junior heavyweight
Where's the Godfather at? Let's get him a blunt.
You know what? Hold on.
Ooh.
Oh,
What's
fuck,
that
hype, you done fucked up. Holy shit. Y'all done did it now. Y'all did it to Old School. Y'all did it to him. Talk to me about Arn Anderson, Old School. Tell me.
In 1946.
Wait. You mean the most technical wrestler in AEW? Until
Oh my God.
That'd
I
be
don't think
Dean
we're ready
Malenko,
for
but
that
he's a
one.
producer.
I don't think we're ready for that one yet. I don't think. Oh, that's going to be an episode. Stay
That's
tuned
a whole
for that
episode.
one. That's an
We're gonna
episode.
stump everybody.
Stay tuned for that one. Oh my God. Woo!
Painmaker is like Chris Jericho's demon, the fiend, whatever you want to call it, that darker personality that comes out and beats the shit out of Nick. It's the only way he can face Nick Gage, and I think it's perfect. Perfectly.
Yes.
And you know what? I'm happy for Nick Gage to get this little purse. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
and not only that, but it just establishing respect, right? Like, the man's a legend. You know, in the indie world, he is a legend.
People need to
And
know.
shout out to AEW for putting limelight on that. And once again, this is not something new for AEW. This is something AEW has done from his existence, right? They have put the spotlight on people that have paid their dues throughout the world, the wrestling world, right? We had Warhorse himself on that shit. You know what I'm saying?
He fucking knows karate.
Come on, man.
Dickhead.
So
Mischief talking a lot of ish about Painmaker with extra mascara, like Sting doesn't do the same thing.
you're right. Listen,
extra mascara.
Listen, just because Jericho watches Clockwork Orange and the Chrono,
No nice things have happened.
Put it together.
But you know, you talk about pops. Yo, what about the ovation that Chavo Guerrero got, man? Chavo, yo, I was excited. And yo, he still looks great. Nicolas Cage will make an interesting wrestler. You watched Mandy, didn't you? You watched Mandy, you definitely did.
Hey, David Arquette did.
Shit, right? You watched the new shit too. What is it? The Wild World of the Wicked West? What is it? Some shit.
He was watching The Sorcerer's Apprentice. Let's calm down. He's a Disney man now.
He's a Disney man now.
Listen, Nicolas Cage makes some weird movies.
Dirty mouth.
You seen him in The Wicker Man? Come on, man. That was a remake. But Chavo, man, Chavo looks great, bro.
Yes.
And let's not forget, Chavo was behind the scenes helping with the TV show, the popular Netflix TV show, Glow. He was the trainer for all the performers in that show. But it's good to see Chavo and linked up with Andrade. It works. I loved how he came in for the save with Andrade's promo, where he fucking midway went Spanish because he lost himself. And he came in and was like, I'm gonna have to translate because Pac don't know what the fuck he just said. You know what I mean? And half the people watching. And I'm okay with it, man. I'm okay with it. Chavo, awesome.
Yeah. They look like they have fun with that promo.
The Guerreros will always be embraced with love. And you know that's just you know that's Well, who else?
JJ holding it down had Pops watch AEW, Slammiversary, and Money in the Bank. I'm glad he enjoyed himself, though. I'm very glad. And I'm glad they put on shows for him because that's the quality. He had some good quality this weekend.
That was quality time with his baby girl. That's what that was.
Oh,
that's
yes.
right.
Oh, yes.
That's right.
Very happy to hear all of that.
That's right. Man, that's awesome. That's awesome.
I am hyped for Chavo too, Mischief. Also very happy to that the things are going up with the WWE and this Queen of the Ring thing. But I'm just excited, guys. I'm so excited with this Punk and Daniel Bryan shit. Like, I don't know. Does it mean they're gonna have a better career or an ending to their careers, right? Because I think that's it with them.
I think that's maybe more it, right? Like they wanna kind of do the. So when I don't know if I can mention names, when the New Japan trio,
okay,
that would be Malenko, Guerrero, and some other guy. Whenever they were interviewed about how they wanted to end their career, they always said, you know what, I want to be with these three guys and we're going to do it in Japan so that we can just kind of do it the way that we always did it. How they came into the business. They want to go out that way. That didn't happen, but that's for other reasons. It'd be kind of cool to see Punk and Bryan kind of, you know, they came in as indie guys that became the measuring sticks of the business, right? And it'd be nice to see them kind of end the way they want to end.
Yes, close it out together. How much of a storybook ending is that? You couldn't dream of something like that.
So the thing is though, right? If these rumors are true, and I'm watching Havoc on the screen right now. Shout out to Havoc and damn, who's her fiance? They just got engaged.
Sami Callihan?
Yes, sir, Sami Callihan. I knew
Baby.
Sammy was a dirty motherfucker. I knew it. Because I've been saying Havoc look like a schnack.
Well, he's the boss.
But the thing is, it'd be great to see CM Punk, sure. And I think, and by the way, nobody's talking about the fact that CM Punk got, you know, Villain mentioned this a couple weeks ago. CM Punk got one of his losses overturned.
Oh shit, yeah.
Because of being positive. And now CM Punk is now 1-1. Does CM Punk say, "Fuck it, I'm out. I'm out. Let's go to AEW." Is that
It's a publicity
dropped
stunt.
the mic.
This is a publicity stunt. He wants to publicize that he got rescinded. He wants everybody to know.
You know what I'm saying? But either way, the question is, who do you put him up against, right? Because now you have somebody like CM Punk that has been out of the ring for some time, right? And Bryan Danielson, if we may, that has been wrestling, right? He's been wrestling. He's been in the ring, so he can actually put on some great matches. Who do you put him up against? What benefits? What makes the most money?
Not Sting.
It's not Goldberg versus Bobby Lashley. It's not that bullshit.
No.
All right?
So there's a guy that's out there in the indies right now that was formerly with the E and has history with both these men in Chris Hero. And Chris is one of those guys I would like to see him join AEW. I think he would play the same role. He'd be the player coach. But he would be a guy that I think could... He was there at Punk's beginning. Punk helped make his name off Cabana and Hero. So it'd be kind of cool to see him start his AEW career with Chris Hero.
So old school, you just landed on the name I was gonna throw into the hat. You know, because when real life meets a work,
yeah, I don't.
You have to. I mean, if CM Punk is gonna sign on to AEW, you know what's coming. You know him and Colt Cabana are gonna be toe to toe, face to face at some point in time in the ring.
That's probably first.
And for such
you get that out the way.
Fandom, right? The wrestling world fandom is an educated fan.
I love where Mischief's head is at.
We definitely would enjoy that. Definitely would enjoy that. Yeah, I agree. I don't think Punk can hang with Omega.
No.
But Bryan definitely can. But
Punk in his heyday couldn't hang with Omega.
But some could say Omega could definitely wrestle a broom and look all right?
I wouldn't be mad at Punk coming back for a manager's role.
Well, that would be the thing that would be most interesting when it comes to Punk and Omega. It's to see Punk versus Don Callis. That'd be the most interesting aspect of that feud.
That's true.
Right?
Yes. Indeed. To say the least. Goldberg versus Lashley, nobody wants to see that bullshit.
Nobody. Yo, not nobody. Not even Goldberg's son. Goldberg's son's like, yo, Dad, you like 3 years ago wrestled it? I saw enough, bro. Like, I'm trying to play football.
I'm good. I
like,
watched NXT.
Nobody asked for this shit. Yo, how did that entrance get no fucking reaction? It was worse than carrying crosses.
That's bad.
It was worse. It was worse.
Terrible.
Yo, nobody wants it. And you know why? Because we deserve to see Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley. Yo, Bobby Lashley deserved to see Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley. For the work that Bobby Lashley has put in, he deserved to go up against Brock Lesnar, man. That's the match he deserved. He's going to go up against Goldberg and watch the bullshit that he loses. Watch the bullshit he loses. Because you know that shit's coming. You know that
Raw was dope. I liked Raw. I liked the yeah, it was a Raw. No, I like the surprise cash in. I like Nikki Cross is doing well. That was a surprise in itself on Sunday.
Listen, I want to see where this goes. All right, like I feel like
either way, I'm happy for the Cross household because you know with Killian Dane being cut, they needed a couple extra checks. So the Money in the Bank and now the title is doing that the household well, and I'm happy. I'm here for it. And not for nothing, Nikki Cross, yo, I'm happy for she's put in her work. Shout out to Mankind, Mick Foley, Do Love, whatever you want to call him, Cactus Jack, showing love to Nikki Cross, but also calling her ugly. Like I don't know why she thinks she's ugly. I don't know why he thinks she's ugly.
What?
All you have to do is look at her in the jumpsuit, and it's phenomenal.
Yeah. Actually, for Keith Lee, they probably over him.
Yeah, no. The thing is, you knew Keith Lee was coming in to lose.
Yeah, he was gonna get.
You know he's coming in to lose.
There's reasoning behind. I know you mentioned it earlier, Danny, but there was reasoning behind the squash there. They're building Bobby, and Keith's not gonna take much hurt into his character by losing like that.
Absolutely not.
Listen, when you needed to beat his ass, he needed to beat his ass. And remember, he's an NXT guy. They lose to Jeff Hardy's.
And remember though, Keith Lee, at the end of the day, is a big motherfucker, right? So it's not that hard to put him over. It's not that hard to make it believable that he could fuck somebody up and could win, dominate, right? When you talk about somebody like fucking Rey Mysterio, that's a little harder, right? But Keith Lee, he'll be fine. Doesn't hurt him. I was just happy to see him on screen again, bro. Yeah. Like finally, Mia Ying has unlocked the bedroom door and has let this man, this beast. She was basking in that dick and didn't let him out the bedroom after they got engaged. And now he's out and finally got to see him wrestle, man. I'm excited because Keith Lee, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. And you know what? I hope they do the right thing by this gentleman. I hope they don't Braun Strowman him because he's an elder statesman in the locker room at this point, right? Keith Lee's not a spring chicken.
No,
he's in the mid-30s. So if they're going to do something, they got to do it soon. Right? Yeah. And I think he can.
But do they? Like people freak out when a person's 30, but Dave Bautista didn't start his run until he was in his 40s.
That's true. How old is Dave Bautista now? 57?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, man. He had a hell of a run. He like 52, 53, I think, something like that.
Damn, I didn't realize that shit.
JJ putting the blocks on Mischief for that Nikki comment.
Nikki Ash? No, she has ass.
She muting a bad guy right now.
No, she's got ass. She's not ass. She got ass. That's the
Nikki's gimmick is caca sangue. She gonna fall into another category of Hurricane Helms here.
No, but see, that's the thing. She's trying not to be that, right?
Yeah.
That's the whole. So
here's my thing. Do we know the full? We don't know the full thing yet. We're only like 2 weeks in, y'all.
We don't. But listen, that's all I see right now.
Listen, even Blankman had an end game, right? Even Blankman had an end game, and let's remember, this is the total opposite of what we first saw in Nikki Cross. So she can always go back to that psychotic shit.
No, she can't.
She can.
She can't.
She absolutely can.
I will not accept it.
You will not accept it?
I will not. I can't see her. See everything she's done. From her moment going into Raw with Alexa Bliss all the way to now,
my man.
Hell no, I'm not buying that serious bullshit.
Have you not seen The Incredibles?
No, man. No. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen The Incredibles, but no, I'm not having it.
People that want to be good, they try so hard. They put on a mask, but that evil is still inside them. That's a story that can continue to be told. Get me in that writer's room. Get me in that writer's room, goddammit.
Get up in there, get me.
I'll make it work.
Champions, give me one thing that you had all week. What your most favorite shit?
You know what's one thing nobody talked about? The fact that Finn Balor came to Raw.
Yo, SmackDown.
He's a SmackDown guy. He's a SmackDown guy now.
SmackDown. Here's one thing we missed. one big thing we missed. Big thing. Shout outs to my guys. Shout outs to the shooting the echelon. The newest United States IWGP champion, Mr. Lance Archer. Because everybody died.
2-time.
And it was a wrap for Mr. John Moxley. What a fucking match. What a match. Yo.
Put on a show, bro. And not only that, but look at how it ended. Look at how the shit ended.
Yes. I'm so ready.
AEW, man. And apparently Tony Khan has some information coming out next week. Yo, AEW, keep doing the damn thing, bro. Keep doing the damn thing. Don't worry about competition. Be you. Do what you do, bro. Because I'll tell you right now, if we saw Orange Cassidy and Sting do that shit in the E, it'd be shitted on. But the fact that they did it in AEW, it was fucking embraced.
You know, it's one thing. You got Thunder Rosa just signed. We talked about Blake Christian today. We talked about Lance Archer. We talked about Chris Bay. These guys, these are the names you're gonna be hearing from now on. Just don't forget. Just don't forget where you can find them at. Don't forget where you can learn more about them before they got there. Don't
Facts. And happy birthday to Thunder Rosa as well. Happy birthday. Happy 34th birthday, Thunder Rosa, you and I.
Big congrats.
Birthday twins. Well, not really, but we're 34.
These are close.
But no. And not only that, but you know what actually made me even happier? To see Thunder Rosa part of the conglomerate when it comes to charity and AEW. Cody Rhodes posted up Thunder Rosa and a couple of the athletes, and Paul White, right? I think Mark Henry's part of it as well.
There, yep.
To be part of as they're going on the road now. Every community that they go to, they're gonna do some events, some charity work, giving back to the community. That is what I'm fucking talking about. That's what it's about right there. That's what needs to happen. And honestly, the people that you're putting in there are people that make moves. Because Thunder Rosa, folks, if you have not understood who Thunder Rosa is, please take a look at her interview. But at the same time, look at everything else she's done. This woman has her own promotion, and also is wrestling in various promotions. This woman is nonstop, and she does MMA.
Yo,
and
she a bad one.
Her 14-15-year-old son is starting to wrestle as well.
Yes.
Like, yo, Thunder Rosa is no fucking joke, and Thunder Rosa is gonna explode, folks. The fact that she's now in AEW, I cannot wait to see her and Britt Baker again. Because Britt Baker's finally shooting at all cylinders. I just get excited. I get excited.
That's all the damn time we have for you folks this week because JP got too damn excited. I can't no more. But you gonna tell me what to do on the way out. Also, check out and stay tuned. We're not done yet. We might give you some more action. We might jump on the game. We might give you some more wrestling matches. Who knows? We not done yet though, JJ. Still, don't stick around. Don't go too far. But till then, JP, tell them what they could do.
So apparently, fucking Jersey Shore is having a wrestling match right now. But
what?
DJ Paulie D and Zach Clayton.
Get the fuck out.
But you definitely, I don't know why the fuck, but you can make sure to like and subscribe. Folks, we are blowing up. Heels, pops, chair shots, HPC Sweet on IG and Twitter. Catch us on TikTok. Catch us on Twitch. Catch us on YouTube. Catch us everywhere where you won't get.
Danny, thank you.
Yes,
all of y'all. 10K on Twitter. Thank you.
Thank you.